Coming to paperback and e-readers, John Haynes, A Thorn in My Side. The man who rules the world takes on an agent from the CIA from the Black Boule in this action-packed all-new John Haynes series adventure. Pre-order your copy of John Haynes' A Thorn in My Side at Amazon.com and other online booksellers. I got a chance to take a look at the trailer for Marvel Studios' Fantastic Four, and I have to say that this trailer is absolutely fantastic because it captures the spirit and the heart of everything that Stan Lee and Jack Kirby established when they established Marvel's first family. Now, this adaptation of Fantastic Four, I would have to say, is the most accurate one that I have seen after seeing the 2005 movies made by Tim Story of Fantastic Four and Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer, and the absolutely dreadful 2015 version of F4 Fantastic, a movie so bad that I couldn't even take it to the barbecue because it was just so rotten that I just, after watching it, just wanted to again take that piece of crap and throw it straight in the trash. Now, when it comes to this adaptation of Fantastic Four, I'm really excited about it, and I'm excited about it because this is basically the most accurate adaptation of Fantastic Four I have ever seen, and basically feels like the old Stan Lee and Jack Kirby comics come to life. Now, this adaptation of Fantastic Four feels again, just like the book that ushered in the entire Marvel age of comics and captures the spirit and the heart of those times and really just opens up your imagination with with all of its energy that just feels so hopeful and feels like so much fun. I mean, this is the kind of superhero movie that I believe could basically get people excited about superhero movies again. I mean, everything here just looks absolutely well done as related to the visuals, and I really love the way that they just again capture the spirit and the heart of the Fantastic Four, not just seeing them as a superhero team, but understanding that what makes the Fantastic Four fantastic is that they are a family. This is something many comic book writers really don't understand about the Fantastic Four. They are not just a team of adventurers. No, the Fantastic Four are a family, and that's what really sets them apart from teams like the X-Men and the Avengers, is that the Fantastic Four are a family that basically go on fantastic adventures, and everything here feels really fantastic as related to the whole aesthetic of the movie, which again feels like Stan Lee and Jack Kirby comic pages come to life. And not only does it feel like that overall, you get the great design that basically captures that time of the 1960s when the Fantastic Four ushered in the Marvel age of comics, and everything here feels like old school Marvel come to life on screen, and this film trailer basically feels like a delight. And it feels like a delight because again, it takes us back to those old days of Marvel Comics when the comics were all filled with a lot of hope and optimism, and heroes were just basically, again, allowed to be heroes. That's what really makes this Fantastic Four trailer really great as related to everything, as related to the aesthetics, as related to the design, and to the visuals. I mean, just everything here feels, again, absolutely fantastic. And this is the kind of movie that could get you excited to just go to the movies, and even more so, get you more excited about superheroes once more. Because what's been happening, sadly, with the MCU over the last couple of years is after Avengers Endgame, we basically have been seeing the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe go through this extremely dark period. A dark period of, again, a lack of imagination and a lack of creativity, where the movies basically feel like they're coming off an assembly line and don't really have any spirit or heart. And that's something that this Fantastic Four trailer has as related to its energy. It just has a really vibrant energy and a lot of positive energy swirling around it. And that's something I haven't really seen with most Marvel Studios movies ever since the days of movies in that phase 4, with movies like Captain America Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. I just got really turned off by those movies because they were just so dark and cynical. And then we got the whole part of phase 4, where we got these movies like Eternals, which had no real direction. And then we got the other mediocre movies and the Marvel TV shows that just felt like, again, they came off an assembly line without any heart and soul. And things have just been so bad for the Marvel Cinematic Universe that things really haven't been good outside of Deadpool and Wolverine, which was last year's box office blockbuster. And Fantastic Four is looking like another blockbuster. I mean, based on what I've seen in this trailer, this movie looks like a huge hit, and looks like a huge hit because it basically is staying true to the heart of everything Stan Lee and Jack Kirby established. And I'm seeing a little bit of John Byrne's Fantastic Four run here as related to the costumes. I mean, I see a lot of things that they adapted, and again, staying very true to the source material and staying true to the characters. Everything here is exceptionally well done as related to the overall, again, visuals as related to the film, the special effects, and again, the overall presentation of the characters. Everything is looking very promising here for Fantastic Four as related to, again, not only getting us to be excited about superheroes, but giving us some hope as related to superheroes, something we haven't seen in years since the entire last part of the Infinity Saga, where the stories really got dark and cynical, and the heroes stopped being heroes because once the Avengers went to make their own Infinity Gauntlet in Avengers Endgame, it took heroes out of the world in black and white and good and evil and brought us into this world where heroes basically were compromising their ethics. And what I'm seeing with Fantastic Four is, again, it's looking like heroes being heroes and bad guys being bad guys, because it looks like we're getting an adaptation of the Fantastic Four as related to the Lee and Kirby stories, with them confronting Galactus. And that's where I again see this film again being a lot of fun all around. Everything from, again, the family being this being a family film, and the whole things with Herbie and Ben Grimm looking like Ben Grimm. Again, just so much awesome stuff here. And I really liked everything about what I'm seeing in this trailer. And it's one of those films that's getting me interested again, looking to pick up a movie ticket as related to this film. Now, the only nitpicks that I would have regarding this film is that it's the things that could basically derail it are things like this female Silver Surfer and the other social justice aspects that many comic fans did not want. I mean, that could be the only thing that could possibly derail the film. That, and if they whole plan to make, if they are rumored, Sue Richards the lead character. No, don't do. I'm hoping Marvel Studios doesn't do that at all. I'm hoping that they just stay true to the source material and give us some balance that shows the strengths and weaknesses of each character, because the Marvel Studios has a chance to make a Fantastic Four movie with this trailer, from what I'm seeing, that could be on the level of The Incredibles. I mean, The Incredibles basically for many years was considered to be the actual Fantastic Four movie that many people wanted to see, and this could be a chance to basically make a film that could be on the level of The Incredibles in terms of story and character development, and showing us Marvel's first family as Marvel's first family. Instead of us having to look at The Incredibles as a substitution, we could possibly get to see Marvel's actual first family on screen and see Marvel's first family in action. That's one of the things I'm loving about this movie. We're getting to see the actual Marvel's first family in action, and this looking again like a delight, because we've got this kind of hope and optimism presented on screen. And when I look at this Fantastic Four movie, again, it just looks absolutely fantastic. And I would rather see a Marvel Cinematic Universe set on this Earth as related to things, because I think a Spider-Man movie made with this type of style and aesthetic would have been absolutely, again, using the pun, fantastic, because everything here, again, feels like Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, not like that horrible Spider-Man Homecoming movie that didn't feel like Spider-Man at all. No, I want my Spider-Man to have Peter Parker and Uncle Ben and feel like Spider-Man. And that's what I wanted in a Spider-Man movie. I wanted everything with that hope and optimism that we got in this Fantastic Four movie in a Spider-Man movie. And that's what I would want again, because I believe the visuals here would work very well for Spider-Man. And I look at this movie, and again, it's just looking absolutely, again, I'm going to say it one more again, absolutely fantastic as related to the Fantastic Four. And everything here, again, feels like it's just like coming off that initial run of first 100 issues by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby and John Buscema, and even and with the costumes, I'm seeing parts of the John Byrne run. So we're getting the very best of the Fantastic Four on screen as related to this trailer. And this trailer's got me excited for this movie, got me really excited for everything, because it's again looking really great, looking like a comic book come to life, something Marvel Studios hasn't been able to do for years outside of a couple of movies that got it dead on. I mean, Iron Man got it dead on, Captain America, the first Avenger, got it dead on, and I would say even the 2002 Raimi Spider-Man, those felt like comic books come to life, and this one feels like a comic book come to life, and basically looks like it pulled no punches. Again, everything is looking real solid outside of the little nitpicks I've heard as related to rumors, but we'll have to see if that's true. But everything here is just looking absolutely great, and I'm counting down the days to July 25th so I can have a fantastic time at the movie theater when I want to possibly go out here and see the Fantastic Four. Now, if you want to check out many of the stories in the SJS Direct universe, you can find those stories on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle format, in the ISIS series, the Steam series, the John Haynes series, the Spinsterella trilogy, my vampire novel Eternal Night, my sorority novel The Thetas, and my other books like A Recipe for Success. You can check out the world of the SJS Direct universe on Amazon.com, and you can also check out that world at other online booksellers like Draft to Digital, Google Play, Barnes & Noble, and big box retailers like Walmart and Target. And if you'd like to see me make more videos talking about superheroes, comic books, science fiction, and fantasy, you can drop a donation to the Patreon, the PayPal, or the Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe. Now available in paperback at e-readers, ISIS, Dark Incubus. The goddess next door gets enthralled in a romantic entanglement with an evil incubus in this all-new ISIS series adventure. Get your copy of ISIS Dark Incubus in paperback and e-readers today. Support Black-owned and Black-operated digital broadcast media. www.niceradionetwork.com. Nice Radio Network, broadcasting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.